to satsang, to puja, to prayer, to loving God and continuing to love God at all times, I would ask that we all please focus our mind on all of the murtis that are in the front. Pick the one that most appeals to you and close your eyes for a moment and think about Bhagwan just for that moment as we sit in silent prayer just for 30 seconds. Om Namah Shivaya. 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 Prem Surshi Umapati Mahadeva Ki Jai. Please stand together. Everyone stand together as we invoke the presence of Bhagwan today. Hey Prabhu, we have a chance today once again to come before you to do puja. We ask that you continue to be by our side, guide and protect us always. As I continue to love you, Prabhu, please continue to love me as well. गजाननं भूतगणादिसेवितं कपितजम्बूफलचारुभक्षितम् उमासुतं शोकविनाशकारकं नमामि विघ्नेश्वरपादपङ्कजम् ओम वक्रतुंडाय हुं श्री गणेशाय नमः। सर्वमंगलमांगल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके शरण्ये त्र्यंबिके गौरी नारायणी नमोस्तुते। ऐं ह्रीं क्लीं चामुण्डायै विच्चे। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुर्साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। ओम श्री गुरु महाराज नमः। ओम त्र्यंबकं यजामहे सुगंधिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमेव बन्धनात् मृत्योर्मोक्ष्यमामृतात्। हर नम पार्वती पतये हर 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 महादेव। ओ मनोजवं मारुततुल्यवेगं जितेन्द्रियं बुद्धिमतां वरिष्ठं वातात्मजं वानरयूथमुख्यं श्रीरामदूतं शरणं प्रपद्ये। ओम हम हनुमते नमः। श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम। श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम। श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम। वसुदेव सुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरु। कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरु। ओम सर्वेभ्यो देवेभ्यो नमो नमः। प्रेम से बोल श्री गणेश भगवान की, गौरी माता की, उमापति महादेव की जय। प्लीज टेक योर सीट्स कंफर्टेबली एज वी बिगिन।
जय गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश देवा। जय गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश देवा। माता जागी पार्वती पिता महादेवा। माता जागी पार्वती पिता महादेवा। जय गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश देवा। जय गणेश जय जय गणेश देवा। माता जागी पार्वती पिता महादेवा। माता जागी पार्वती पिता महादेवा। एक दंत दयावंत चार भुजाधारी। एक दंत दयावंत चार भुजाधारी। माथे सिंदूर सोहे मूसिकी सवारी। माथे सिंदूर सोहे मूसिकी सवारी। अंधन को आँख देख को दिन को काया। अनिधन को आँख देख को दिन को काया। बाजन को पुत्र देत निर्धन को माया। बाजन को पुत्र देत निर्धन को माया। जय गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश देवा। जय गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश देवा। माता जागी पार्वती पिता महादेवा। माता जागी पार्वती पिता महादेवा। पान चढ़े फूल चढ़े और चढ़े मेवा। पान चढ़े फूल चढ़े और चढ़े मेवा। लड्डुअन को भोग लगे संत करे सेवा। लड्डुअन को भोग लगे संत करे सेवा। रिद्धि सिद्धि सात सोहि कार्तिकेय भ्राता। रिद्धि सिद्धि सात सोहि कार्तिकेय भ्राता। दीन जानि शरण राखी सुफल की जय सेवा। दीन जानि शरण राखी सुफल की जय सेवा। जय गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश देवा। जय गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश देवा। माता जागी पार्वती पिता महादेवा। माता जागी पार्वती पिता महादेवा। माता जागी पार्वती पिता महादेवा। माता जागी पार्वती पिता महादेवा।
प्रेम से बोल श्री गणेश भगवान की जय। I'm not hearing the tabla. I don't know if it's only me. Were you all hearing the tabla? Okay, well then it is only me. Now, being the month of Shravan, can I ask that we recite the Shivji Chalisa? We all join together and we'll talk a little bit about it later. We pray to Shankar Bhagwan that he may continue to offer Satyam Shivam Sundaram in our hearts, minds and bodies always.
जय गणेश गिरिजा सुवन
मंगल मूल सुजान, कहत अयोध्या दास तुम, देव अभय वरदान।
जय गिरिजापति दीन दयाला,
सदा करत संतन प्रतिपाला,
बाल चंद्रमा सोहत नीके, कानन कुंडल नाग फणीके, अंग गौरी शिर गंग बहाई, मुंड माल तन चार लगाई, वस्त्र काल बागंबर सोहे, छवि को देख नाग मुनि मोहे। ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय बोलो, ओम नमः शिवाय। मैं न मातु की हुई दुलारी, वाम अंग सोहत छवि न्यारी, कर त्रिशूल सोहत छवि भारी, भरत सदा शत्रुन छयकारी।
नंदी गणेश सोहत कैसे,
सागर मध्य कमल है जैसे, कार्तिक श्याम और गणराम, या छवि को कभी जात न खाओ। देवन जब ही जाय पुकारा, जब ही दुख प्रभु आप निवारा, किया उपद्रव तारक भारी, देवन सब मिल तुम ही जुहारी। तुरंत सदन आप पधायो, लवणी देश महामारी गिरायो, आप जलंधर असुर संहारा, शेष तुम्हारे विदित संसारा। त्रिपुरासुर सन युद्ध मचाई, सब ही कृपा कर लीन बचाई, किया तपहि भागीरथ भारी, पूर्व प्रतिज्ञाता सुपुरारी। धन न महन तुम सम कोई नाही, सेवक स्तुति करत सदा ही, वेद नाम नहीं मातब गाई, अकट अनादि वेद नहीं पाई। ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय बोलो, ओम नमः शिवाय। भगत उधति माथन पे ज्वाला, जरे सुरासुर भये विहाला, कीन दया तह तारी सहाई, नीलकंठ तब नाम कहाई। पूजन रामचंद्र जब कीना, जीत के रंग विभीषण दीना, सहस कमल में हो रही धारी, कीन परीक्षा तब ही पुरारी। एक कमल प्रभु रागे जोई, कमल नयन पूजन चह सोई, कठिन भक्ति देखे प्रभु शंकर, वही प्रसन्न दिए चितवन। जय 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 अनंत अविनाशी, सरल कृपा सबके घटवासी, दुष्ट सकल मित मोहि सतावे, ब्रह्मरत रहे मोहि चैन न आवे। ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय बोलो, ओम नमः शिवाय। त्राहि त्राहि में नाथ पुकारो, यही अवसर को ही आन उबारो, लय त्रिशूल शत्रुन को मारो, संकट से मोहि आन उबारो। मात पिता भ्राता सब होई, संकट में पूजत नहीं कोई, स्वामी एक है आस तुम्हारी, आय हरऊ अब संकट भारी। धन निर्धन को देत सदा ही, जो कोई जाचे सो फल पाई, स्तुति कहि विधि करहु तुम्हारी, क्षमहु नाथ अब चूक हमारी। शंकर हो संकट के नाशन, विघ्न विनाशन मंगल कारण, योगी यति मुनि ध्यान लगावे, शारद नारद शीश नवावे। ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय बोलो, ओम नमः शिवाय। नमो नमो जय नमो शिवाय, सुर ब्रह्मादिक पार न पाया, जो यह पाठ करे मन लाई, तापर होत है शंभु सहाय। दुनिया जो कोई हो अधिकारी, पाठ करे सो पावन हारी, पूजा कोई, निश्चय शिव प्रसाद ते होई। पंडित त्रयोदशी जो कोई लावे, ब्राह्मण पूर्वक होम करावे। त्रयोदशी व्रत करे हमेशा, प्राण हिता के रहे कलेशा। धूप दीप नैवेद्य चढ़ावे, शंकर सन्मुख पाठ सुनावे। जन्म जन्म के पाप नसावे, अंतवास शिवपुर में पावे। सहज अयोध्या आस तुम्हारी, सारी सकल दुख हरहु हमारी। जय 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 त्रिपुरारी, आए हैं हम शरण तुम्हारी। ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय। बोलो ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय। बोलो ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय। बोलो ओम नमः शिवाय, ओम नमः शिवाय। बोलो ओम नमः शिवाय।
प्रेम से बोल उमापति महादेव की जय।
नित्य नेम करि प्रात ही, पाठ करो 40। तुम मेरी मानो कामना, पूर्ण करो जगदीश। मत्सर च्युति हे मंत्र तो, संवत 64 जात। स्तुति 40 शिव ही, पूर्ण कीन कल्याण।
हर नम पार्वती पतये, हर 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 महादेव। सीताराम सब कोई। Once again, welcome to each and every one of you who have come today to join with us today, to bring yourself closer and closer to Bhagwan by physically being closer and closer to these divine murtis which have been instilled with the divine mantras. As I said earlier, we are into the holy month of Shravan. It began on Monday. Why is it important? Just before the holy month of Shravan, Devashayani Ekadashi takes place, where Vishnu Bhagwan is said to resort to that divine Maya form state, where he goes into a state of rest. God doesn't rest, but there's a meaning behind it, obviously. So Vishnu Bhagwan is not as prominent, so Shankar Bhagwan takes over. And in this month, it is special because, for a number of reasons, one of which is the fact that this is the month in which he is said to have drunk the halahal. Kanta halahal vishdharmala vaseti sare. He drank the halahal for our benefit. But it is important as well for each and every one of us, because it instills peace, tranquility, serenity in our lives. Practically as well for young unmarried young people, and also those who are not young or as young. This is a time when puja, when done, Bhagwan blesses with a dulha or dulhan as per your karma. Now, this is not a time, for example, people say, well, I don't know how to find a dulha, I don't know how to find dulhan. So we go and check Tinder and we swipe left and swipe right. I can't remember which one is which. I never knew it, to be honest. Bhagwan, by his grace, allows the children to be put into a place where they will meet someone who is destined for them. Through the grace and glory of Bhagwan, through the Shravan Puja, Somar Shravan Puja, that is granted. And as well, during the month of Shravan, on Tuesdays, Parvati Mata is pujed as well for a similar purpose, because she also did the puja to get her husband a dulha like Shankar Bhagwan. So so many other blessings to be gotten, but it is one of the most auspicious months in our year, along with Kartik. One of the greatest devotees of Shankar Bhagwan is Shri Ram. Ram ka Ishwar Rameshwar. We sing the Sumiran as we begin to as we continue familiarizing ourselves with the Ramayana. जो सुमिरत सिद्ध हो गणनायक करिवर वदन करहु अनुग्रह सो बुद्धि राशि
शुभ गुण सदना
मूक होई वाचा चढ़े गिरिवर गहन जासु कृपा सोदया प्रभो सकल कलिमल दहया नील सरोरुह श्याम
तरुण अरुण वारी जनयना मम ऊर्धा सरनाक्षीर सागर शयना
कुंद इंदु समदे कुमार मन करुणा अयना
जाहिरीन परने
मर्दन मयना बंदो गुरु पद कृपा सिंधु नर रूप हरि महामोह तम
जासु वचन रवि कर निकर
जो सुमिरत सिद्ध हो
गणनायक करिवर वदना करहु अनुग्रह सो बुद्धि राशि शुभ गुण सदना बुद्धि राशि शुभ गुण सदना
बुद्धि राशि शुभ गुण
सदना।
प्रेम से बोलो सियापति रामचंद्र की जय. Today I want to focus on one particular chaupai. We have done it before, but we will sing it again. So we would go to the one Man Kram Vachana Chari Chaturai Bhajat Kripa Karihahi Raghurai. Too high? Shri Ram Jaya Ram, Shri Ram Jaya Ram, Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram. Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram. वचन चारी चतुराई भजत कृपा करि हहि रघुराई भजत कृपा
करी आहि रघुराई।
श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम। श्री राम जय राम
जय जय राम।
मन क्रम vachan, my mind, my thinking, kram, my actions, vachan, my words, chari chaturai, leave all wickedness in thought, leave all cunning, all wile, all trickery. It's only when we do that, bhajat kripa kari ahi raghurai. So only then will Bhagwan shower blessings. We say we are praying, we say we are doing puja, we say we are fasting, we say we are doing tapasya. But what's our life like outside the mandir? Man krama vachana. What is our thought process? What are our words like? What are we seeing? What are we listening to? मन क्रम बचन ठारी चतुराई. Sing together. मन क्रम बचन ठारी
चतुराई।
भजत कृपा करी अहि रघुराई. So only by leaving off these things, Sri Ram is saying, Tulsidas Ji is saying, that is the only way to get blessings. So we cannot live a mandir life only, and then outside is an everyday life. Everything should be Sanatan Dharma, mandir life. Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya
राम।
Shri Ram Jaya Ram
जय जय राम।
Shri Ram Jaya Ram
जय जय राम।
Another one. Siya Ram mein sab jag jaani. Siya Ram mein sab jag jaani. Put your hands together. Karahu pranam jori jug pani. करहु प्रणाम जोरी
जुग पानी।
श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम। श्री राम जय राम
जय जय राम।
श्री राम जय राम
जय जय राम।
प्रेम से बोलो सियापति रामचंद्र की, उमापति महादेव की जय। पवन पुत्र हनुमान जी। I haven't seen you for a long time, so we need to just talk a little bit about things that I have to tell you about. You know, when you haven't seen someone for a long time, you have to catch up. So, firstly, welcome as again for the third time. Secondly, happy Shravan Masi to each one of you. May Shankar Bhagwan continue to bless you. We had our first puja on Monday gone. It was a wonderful puja. Our normal people who would normally come for Shivji Bhagwan puja were there. There are some that I didn't see, so I will look out for you on this Monday. I know you couldn't make it last Monday. And we go like this for 5 Mondays. So one is finished, we have 4 more. What is special about this year is that on the last Monday, it's also the last day of the Shravan month. It is also the last day for in the cycle of the moon. So we have Purnima on that day, so full moon. We also have Gayatri Mata Jayanti on that day. We also have Raksha Bandhan on that day. So all of those things, all of those experiences, all of those celebrations, we will be doing here in the Mandir on the 19th. So what were they? Purnima, so we will do puja. We will have Shankar Bhagwan puja, the last of the Somvar puja, last of the Mandir pujas. Raksha Bandhan, Gayatri Mata Jayanti. And preparation, so those of us who are wearing our janeus, you also will change your janeu on that day. But in preparation for Gayatri Mata Jayanti, we have an extra special session next week Sunday, and I need to tell you about that before I go into talking about anything else. Because Swamiji, Brahmadev Upadhyay of the Brahma Vidya Pitam will be here. So our service will be a little different. Puja will begin about 8 or 8:15, Panditji? 7:45. Gayatri Mata Puja will be done. And those of us who are familiar with Gayatri Mata Puja, those of us who are not familiar, you can come from 7:45. We will begin puja for that divine Devi. As we praise her and we glorify her in preparation for the explanations about who she is and what she is and how her mantra makes a difference in our lives. From 8:45, Swamiji then will arrive and we begin our service for the discussion by him about Gayatri Mata from 9 o'clock. And he will take us through the history of the Gayatri Mantra, how it came about. Then he will tell us why it is important for us to recite it, what the 25 aksharas mean, those 25 syllables. And then he will also speak to us about how that mantra is to be recited, how the tapasya is to be done. Subject, of course, to whatever your guru has taught you. At the end, there will then be a question and answer session. So persons who have had questions about sadhana, about tapasya, about Gayatri Mata in particular, you will get an opportunity. He will speak about who is entitled to speak to recite the Gayatri Mantra. Can women recite it? That is something many people say that they can't do. Can the uninitiated recite it? That is something people sometimes say that they cannot do. So he will go into as much detail as is necessary and appropriate for the situation. But I expect and I would love to see all of you here who's present today, plus all of you who are looking on Facebook and YouTube, to come and be part of this very singular event. Because he asked me yesterday when I was speaking to him, why have you chosen to do Gayatri Mata? People don't normally have that sort of discussion. And I explained to him why for me, I thought it was necessary. But for you, you will have your own question, you will have your own answer. So I invite all of you to come, bring your family, bring the children, bring the husbands, bring the wives, bring everybody. We will have food afterwards. We anticipate that the program itself will finish by about 11, so about 9 to 11, but it's not going to be speaking for the whole 9 to 11, although as he indicated yesterday, Swamiji, there are many, many books on Gayatri Mata. So he can speak for a long time about it. And he is an expert in the sadhana. So that is next week, Sunday, the 4th of August. If you had anything else planned for that day, please cancel it. If you have surgery planned for that day, tell the doctor you have to go Monday instead. Anybody else, if you're getting married on that day, come, we will see what we could do. We could arrange something next door near. The thing is, Gayatri Mata, the mantra is one of the most, and many say the most powerful, potent, and important mantra in Sanatana Dharma. And it is an important discussion. So we start what time? 7:45 for puja. 8:45, Swamiji comes. I find it very disrespectful, and I'm saying it respectfully, for you to come after him. So whomever has to come before. Sit before. Do you know when you go protocol and you go to any play or whatever, and the president or the prime minister is there, you're not supposed to come in after them. You come before. You sit and you wait. What if I cannot get up in time? Tell me the night before, I myself will pass and bring the ghanta and knock it by. The thing about it, it is important. And as a respect to a holy person who lives his life, he will be coming with Anandagiri Ma, she will also be here. So people who live their life in puja will be speaking about it. And I am sure we could make the effort to come next week Sunday and show the interest in an important part of our Dharma. So that's two pieces of news. Somvar, Shankar Bhagwan, Puja, Mondays. How to prepare, we've put it up on Facebook, and how to prepare to come, how to fast, what to do. Many of us are already familiar. If you're not sure, please ask me. We will tell you and refresh your memory. Now, before I go further, I'm not sure, do we have children's class today, Panditji? Okay, so everybody will be here together. And I want to start this aspect of today, having spoken about two things that are very important. Here's a third thing that I want you to sit and think about. So, this is the question. I want us to sit for a moment and to do this mental exercise. I want you to think now, each and every one of you, what is your best quality? What about you would be happy to share with others to say, this is my best quality? And not something like, I look good, or I like to wear Gucci, or brand name, whatever. Something fundamental to you. What is your best quality? Shall I pass the mic around? No. Not yet. Everybody's finished thinking about it, or am I talking too much and disturbing you? All right. Now, what is your worst quality? What is it? Did somebody say none? Think about it for a moment. What is it about you that's your worst quality that you would like to change? Now, finished? Everybody's finished? Anybody need some more time to think? Indira, I know you can't find a bad quality. Can't find none. Third part, what do you think other people will say is your worst quality? Not asking your daughters, Indira. Quite often, these questions may lead to three different answers. One, we may all agree as to what someone's best quality is. Caring, loving, things like that, generous, hardworking, matters like that when we think about people. When we think about our worst qualities, you'll get two sets of answers. What we think is our worst quality, and what other people think is our worst quality. For many people, what we share about ourselves is sometimes what we want to show to people that is who we are. Social media, as I've spoken about, and I won't go into it again and talk about it. I've said that I won't because you know how I feel about it. Social media takes over our lives, and it's very difficult to know what is a true person anymore. Because they themselves, we ourselves, I myself sometimes I'm not sure, do I really like this food or don't like this food? Everybody else say they like this restaurant. Maybe I don't know. So when we think about it, who we are, we have to ask ourselves, who are we? How would you describe yourself to somebody else? Have you ever thought about it? I'll tell you why it's an important thing. If we don't know who we are, and if we don't know how we're going to describe ourselves to another person, then making choices in life becomes very difficult. And I'll give you an example. If I say I'm a Sanatanist Hindu, right? And I am holding myself out to be a Sanatanist Hindu, would I ever have a difficulty if someone gives me the choice to say have a Big Mac from McDonald's? But if I'm not a Sanatanist Hindu and I don't consider myself to be a Sanatanist Hindu, and you're with your friends and they say, have a Big Mac, Nagai, you have problems thinking, should I not? What would mom say? What would dad say? What would the Pandit say? What would Guruji say? Unless we don't know who we are, choice in life becomes difficult. Another example. Next week, Sunday, Swamiji is coming to speak about Gayatri Mata. We may have a choice. I could go beach instead and watch it as I'm going up so I don't miss. What is the choice that we would make if we are not sure about ourselves and who we are? For many, they will say, well, I could do the best of both worlds and I could really watch it and listen to it as I'm going. You're not going to focus. Have you ever wondered and watched yourself? I have looked at the service from at home on occasion because I'm not able to be here. And what are you doing? You have it on and you're multitasking. Washing dishes, cooking, doing work, whatever it might be doing, but it's going on. I'm listening. I hear one word from the Pandit. Okay. You know, focus on that. But we don't focus. It's difficult to focus. Nobody will stay home for an hour and a half and focus on that. One of the requirements I've said for Shravan month is for 15 minutes every day, meditate on Bhagwan. How many of us do that? We had done that challenge last year when we said for that year I wanted everyone to spend at least 15-20 minutes in meditation. Much less to say that you have heard Panditji speak for 30 minutes. No, you hear little bits in between chunking in the pot and thing going tss. So unless you're here, present, feeling the feeling, enjoying the vibration, getting in tune, that's the important thing I've said to you before. The experience of the mandir is more than just hearing the singers in front, you know. It is the atmosphere. It is the vibration. It is the feeling that you feel when you come that you cannot get on YouTube. You cannot get it on Facebook. No matter how much you say, I'm going to listen and sing along, it is difficult. Why? Because there are so many souls here sitting down in harmony with each other with one purpose. We spoke about it some time ago. So identifying who you are is important so that you don't have to waste time looking for what your choice should be. Should I have the Big Mac or shouldn't have it? Should I have the paneer or I shouldn't have it? From that, those choices, it helps us to create a system, a sense of values, and creates a value system for us. Simply by sitting and thinking of who am I? And that's a question everybody should be asking of themselves. Very importantly, all of the time, especially on dates like your birthday, or especially on dates like New Year's, or especially on days when you sit to do puja. Who am I? Why am I doing this puja? Because it helps to reinforce your journey so far and helps you to understand where you're going. And this is a question that is most difficult for younger people like Vin, Anish, Vasudha, Vrishni, not so much Sharvani, Shruti, Betty, everybody, all of the young people. It is a difficult question when you ask, who am I? Because we have something called the ugly duckling syndrome. What? You remember the story of the ugly duckling, son? The ugly duckling, the duckling, was there and thought he didn't fit in because he was ugly and all of them would laugh at him. So he couldn't fit in. No matter how much he tried to fit in, do things that was against his nature, he still couldn't fit in. Until that ugly duckling became the swan. You remember the story? And then the same ducklings that used to watch him and laugh at him could see now this graceful swan gliding through on the water. That is the ugly duckling syndrome. I didn't see it in any book. That's what I thought about this morning. Because it is important for young people to understand that is where we are. I know it. I was there. I was a true ugly duckling. If you see my pictures, I saw one yesterday. The thing about it is, our true nature shines forth to those who would recognize us. And those who would see us, no matter all of the outside things, how we look on the outside, our parents, our mother, our father, people who love us, will see the true person. But we, young people, are always on the outside. It's all right. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Teenage years, ugly duckling syndrome. Because we're always trying to fit in where we ought not sometimes to fit in. And you know what is the sad thing? Parents quite often facilitate this. I remember, Santosh wouldn't like this, but I'll still tell you the story. There was one time my daughter was 15 years old. She had to meet all of her friends. They were going to a movie. 15 years old. So I went to the mall with her and I watched all of her friends' parents drive by. The children dropped out, 15 years old, 14 years old. Closed the door and the parents left. Parents had no idea where they were going, who they were going with, because the children say, well, I'm going with Santoshi. They don't know if that was true or not true. They don't know if Santoshi was actually going to the cinema or not going to the cinema. But parents, it's easy, because if I don't drop them, if I don't do that, the children will get on. You don't like me, you don't love me, I have my own life to live. Guess what? Those words, I said them myself. I recited to my mother and father words from Khalil Gibran, your children are not your own. All of these things. So this is not new. But my mother made sure you come in Mandir on Sunday morning, no matter what time, if you reach home 4 o'clock in the morning. 8 o'clock you're reaching in Mandir. When parents, we as parents, facilitate this ugly duckling syndrome by, by telling the children, well, yes, you have to try and fit in. If you don't fit in, go and fit in. We have to understand that we have to help the children to understand what is important in life. Up to now, I am however many years old now, and I still don't know all the answers to life, and I never will. Much less for when I was 14, 15, 16 growing up. Worse, I didn't know anything, but I feel like I know everything. Everything I thought I knew. And mother and father, all you're too old-fashioned, you don't know anything. That was long time you used to do that. Long time you used to have to tell your mother and father where you're going and what time you're coming. Now you don't have to do that. So parents, be aware of what we are facilitating when this ugly duckling syndrome arises, and it's always going to arise for children. Whether younger or older, it doesn't matter, they're always going to be faced with it. Because peer pressure is a difficult thing. I have given you the example before of the time when I went after school, I wrote my A-levels exam, and they tell me, come, you have to smoke if you stay with me. And I said, no, I don't have to. It was right at the foot of Presentation College, Rambrand's Pharmacy. There was a bar right there. And I pushed open the bar and I saw all my friends inside there. I remember their names, I remember where they were sitting. If you come, you had a smoke. I said, well, I guess I ain't coming. Who told me that? My mother. But you see, I also have to buy into it, and I have to open my mind to it. But when I'm young, when I was young, it was very difficult for me to say that. It was very difficult for me to accept that doing puja was a good thing and Trinidad was a bad thing. Well, of course, we didn't have Trinidad then. But how we go look if I go anywhere and I don't know the Trinidad lyrics? How will it look now in 2024? So getting to know yourself means also getting to know your children. Because this ugly duckling syndrome that I have spoken about leads to unhappiness and discontentment in the children, and also as they become adults, they continue that discontentment because we have never been taught how to be satisfied with simplicity. We have never been taught to be satisfied with the name of Shri Ram, Jaya Ram, Jaya Jaya Ram. Not here in the Mandir, this is what we are teaching. But many people, it is difficult to say that I have to sit down and wait so long. I have to sit down 2 hours and wait. Okay, you could say, well, I sit down and wait for 2 hours. Or I could say I sat down and wait and I recited 10 malas. I got a chance, Bhagwan gave me an opportunity to recite something, but instead what do? Doom scroll. When we finish, by the time our appointment time comes, we eyes glazed. The constant need to be like everybody else, ugly duckling syndrome we're talking about, leads to feelings of anxiety, leads to feelings of depression, leads to feeling of discontentment. It takes us down a path of unhappiness, and we continue to feel unhappy because I could never be good enough, even when I become this one. I still feel I should be a duck in the pond like everybody else. But you're a swan. I want to be a duck. So we need to discover who we truly are. Who are you, son? Shambhu Ramprasad. And it is up to parents to ensure that our children know who they are. And we have to consider ourselves, if we're considering who we are, one of the most important questions we have to ask is, do we say yes to other people because we don't know how to say no to them? An important question. Do we live our life saying yes because we do not know how to say no? Because we do not know ourselves, and we do not know our own selves what is important to me. And therefore, I cannot say no to everybody else. Comes back to choice. Big or small, young or old, many people are saying yes, yes, yes. You want to go to the beach today? Yes. But you have Mandir this morning? Yes. You're going Mandir? No. That's the thing we could say no for. What are my strengths? What are my weaknesses? Sit down and think about it over a cup of coffee and write it down. And consider what I need to change about it. And importantly, when you're asking yourself that, if you're asking yourself, am I living my life according to other people's, me saying yes to them? Then I have to think, what makes me happy? What is making me happy? Is it the ice cream and cookies, and therefore if I don't have ice cream and cookies, I will never be happy? Or if I don't have that particular deer fudge cookie with ice cold milk, if I don't have that, I will never be happy? What makes us happy is a very true and deep question that we have to determine. A happiness that is going to be with us at all points in time, even when we don't have the cookies and ice cream. I always try to tell my own self, if I hide my phone for a month, would I be able to exist? Would I know happiness? Because you know how many people don't know how to be happy without their phone? I cannot be happy unless I have my phone. Okay, again, I'm not going into social media. And we have to consider then, if we are ourselves, are we a reflection of other people? Or are we truly ourselves? And how do we get to these points? First of all, parenting. Because children will do what the parents are doing. Shambhu is sitting here with me because that is where his parents are. And this is what he will know growing up. Now you might think, but wait a minute, he's not thinking for himself. For sure he thinks for himself. And he gets to express those thoughts. But at the same time, parents have to be there to assist the children to find themselves. They don't know yet. They will come to know and realize. But until such time, they need guidance. That is why you have parents. That is why you have a guru. That is why you have a Panditji who could lead by example. Because we do what we see the big people doing. When we were small, sometimes they will take the Flintstone candy cigarettes because they would sell it in school. And you sit down and you're walking around with it in your mouth. Because that's what adults were doing. So you had the Flintstone one. You remember it, sir? Later on, you get to find out it had gelatin, so you can never have it again. So that's what it is. We're mimicking what adults do. I always remember Pandit Jiwan talking about, you go to the movies and they have adult language. So children can't go. Cursing is adult language. That's how adults should speak. But now the children want to speak like adults. So parents, crucial cog, a crucial part of understanding and helping people to develop to become who they are. And then this desire to fit in. You know the saying, show me your friends and I'll tell you who you are? That applies across the board without fail. If I ask any of these young children, who's your best friend and why? And they tell you who it is, watch to see the lifestyle of that best friend. And then you will know what your son or daughter will be like. If your best friend come into Mandir, then you know for sure they come in Mandir. Binu satsanga vivekana hoi. And that is why that is the form of devotion that most attracts Sri Ram, is most attractive to devotees of Sri Ram, being with good people. So I urge us as I close to find your true self, not one that is fashioned by the world and by other people and by media and influencers. I spoke about influencers. It is my most unfavorite word. I'm an Instagram influencer. What is that? But I spoke about that before, so I won't go into that. Find yourself, make your choices, find happiness truly, not from material things, but from deep within your own self. And if you're not sure of who you are, then let me help you with this. Mano Buddhya Hankar, too low for me, sorry. Mano Buddhya Hankar Chitani Naham Na Chah Shrotra Jive Na Chah Grana Netre Na Chah Vyoma Bhumir Na tejo na vayo. Who are you? Chidananda Rupa Shivoham Shivoham Shiva Aham Shivoham. I am that Shiva. If you're not sure of who you are and you're still trying to find yourself, then take refuge there. Mano Buddhya Ahankar. I'm not the mind, I'm not the buddhi, I'm not the intellect. All these thoughts that I'm having, that is not me. Na chah shrotra jive, na chah grana netre, na chah vyoma bhumir, na tejo na vayu, chidananda rupa, shivoham. न चह प्राण संन्यो न वै पंचवायु न वा सप्त धातु न वह पंचकोशः न वा पाणिपादं न चक्षुपपायु चिदानंद रूपः. Close your eyes for a moment. See him and recite it. Shivoham, Shivoham, Chidananda Rupa.
Shivoham, Shivoham.
Na me dvesha ragau, na me lobha moha, mado neva me naiv, matsarya bhava. Na dharmo na chartho, na kamo na moksha, chidananda rupa. Shivoham, Shivoham, chidananda rupa. Shivoham, Shivo. Deep Chand. Na punyam na papam, na saukhyam na dukham, na mantro na tirtham, na veda na yajna. Aham bhojanam naiva bhojam na bhokta, chidananda rupa. Shivoham, Shivoham, चिदानन्दरूपः
शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं
न मृत्योर्न शङ्का न मे जातिभेदः पिता नैव मे नैव माता न जन्म न बन्धुर्न मित्रं गुरुर्नैव शिष्यं चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं
चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं
न bandhur na mitra, my relatives, neither my relatives nor my friends, not even my guru, none of these things are me. They help me to reach where I have to be. Who am I? Shivoham, Shivoham, Chidananda Rupah, Aham Nirvikalpo, Nirakara Rupo, Vibhutvacha Sarvatra Sarvendriyana, Nacha Sangatam Naiva Mukti Mameya, Chidananda Rupah, Shivoham, Shivoham, Chidananda Rupah, Shivoham, Shivoham, Chidananda Rupah, Shivoham, Shivoham. Prem se bol Shmapati Mahadev ki. As I close, I ended with how I started in my mind what I was going to talk about today. Because I started in my mind with Shivoham, Shivoham. And I thought the question that I should ask, and we should all ask ourselves, is who are we? May God bless each and every one of you. May you join us in puja every Sunday here in person, on Mondays, and all of the other days that we have coming up. Because after the last Monday, the 19th of August, the next Monday is Shri Krishna Janmashtami. Prem se bolo Shri Govinda Krishna Bhagwan ki jai, Umapati Mahadev ki. Now as we come up to make our offerings and our arti, we continue singing bhajans. May God continue to be with you.
जय शंकर भोले, जय शंकर भोले, जय शंकर भोले, जय शिव शंकर, जय शिव शंकर, जय शंकर भोले, सब देवों में देव निराले, जय बम बम भोले।
जय शिव शंकर, जय शिव शंकर, जय शंकर भोले, सब देवों में देव निराले, जय बम बम भोले।
महादेव तूने ही दो सब देवों का संताप हरा, सागर मंथन में निकला विष तूने अपने कंठ धरा।
महादेव तूने ही दो सब देवों का संताप हरा, सागर मंथन में निकला विष तूने अपने कंठ धरा।
इसीलिए हर प्राणी तुझको नीलकंठ बोले,
सब देवों में देव निराले, जय बम बम भोले। जय शिव शंकर, जय शिव शंकर, जय शंकर भोले, सब देवों में देवों में देव निराले, जय बम बम भोले।
शीश तुम्हारी गंगा मैया चंद्र शिखर पे सोहे, तन भी तरत बिसरते रहते भक्तों के मन मोहे।
शीश तुम्हारी गंगा मैया चंद्र शिखर पे सोहे, तन बेसरत बिछरते रहते भक्तों के मन मोहे।
उसको कैसा कष्ट जगत में नाम तेरा डोले,
सब देवों में देव निराले, जय बम बम भोले। जय शिव शंकर, जय शिव शंकर, जय शंकर भोले। सब देवों में देव निराले, जय बम बम भोले।
जय शिव शंकर, जय शिव शंकर,
जय शंकर भोले। सब देवों में देव निराले, जय बम बम भोले।
जय बम बम भोले।
जय बम बम भोले।
कि जो केसरी केला मेरा छोटा सा ये गाँव,
कि जो केसरी केला मेरा छोटा सा ये गाँव,
कि जो केसरी केला मेरा छोटा सा ये गाँव,
कि जो केसरी केला मेरा छोटा सा ये गाँव।
मेरे राम जी से कह देना जय सिया राम,
ओ मेरे राम जी से कह देना जय सिया राम।
कि जो केसरी केला मेरा छोटा सा ये गाँव,
कि जो केसरी केला मेरा छोटा सा ये गाँव।
मेरे राम जी से कह देना जय सिया राम,
ओ मेरे राम जी से कह देना जय सिया राम।
मैं राम संग जपता तुम्हारा सदा नाम,
मैं राम संग जपता तुम्हारा सदा नाम।
अपने राम जी से कह देना जय सिया
ओ
राम,
मेरे राम जी से कह देना जय सिया राम।
दीनहीन के सहारे महावीर तुम हो,
दीनहीन के सहारे महावीर तुम हो।
अपने भक्तों की जगाते तकदीर तुम हो,
अपने भक्तों की जगाते तकदीर तुम हो।
अपने भक्तों की जगाते तकदीर तुम हो। हर दुखिया का हाथ तुम लेते हो थाम,
हर दुखिया का हाथ तुम लेते हो थाम।
मेरे राम जी से कह देना जय सिया राम,
ओ मेरे राम जी से कह देना जय सिया राम।
मैं राम संग जपता तुम्हारा सदा नाम,
मैं राम संग जपता तुम्हारा सदा नाम।
अपने राम जी से कह देना जय सिया
ओ
राम,
अपने राम जी से कह देना जय सिया राम।
महाबली महायोधा महासंत तुम हो,
महाबली महायोधा महासंत तुम हो।
लाते सूखे हुए बागों में बसंत तुम हो,
सुंदर बागे में बसंत तुम हो।
लाते सूखे हुए बागों में बसंत तुम हो। तेरी भक्ति से आत्मा को मिलता आराम,
तेरी भक्ति से आत्मा को मिलता आराम।
मेरे राम जी से कह देना जय सिया राम,
ओ मेरे राम जी से कह देना जय सिया राम।
ओ कि जो केसरी केला मेरा
सिया राम।
पूरी सदा ही हमारी हर आस करना,
पूरी सदा ही हमारी हर आस करना।
बाबा भक्तों को कभी न निराश करना,
बाबा भक्तों को कभी ना निराश करना।
बाबा भक्तों को कभी न निराश करना। दोनों चरण तुम्हारी लखा के सुख धाम,
दोनों चरण तुम्हारी है लखा के सुख धाम।
मेरी राम जी से कह देना जय सिया राम,
मेरी राम जी से कह देना जय सिया राम।
जो केसरी केला मेरा छोटा सा ये गाँव,
जो केसरी केला मेरा छोटा सा ये गाँव।
जो केसरी केला मेरा छोटा सा ये गाँव,
कि जो केसरी केला मेरा छोटा सा ये गाँव।
मेरी राम जी से कह देना जय सिया राम,
मेरी राम जी से कह देना जय सिया राम।
मैं राम संग जपता तुम्हारा सदा नाम,
मैं राम संग जपता तुम्हारा सदा
ओ
नाम।
अपने राम जी से कह देना जय सिया राम,
अपने राम जी से कह देना जय सिया राम।
ओ कि जो
केसरी केला मेरा छोटा सा ये गाँव, कि जो केसरी केला मेरा छोटा सा ये गाँव।
मेरी राम जी से कह देना जय सिया राम,
मेरी राम जी से कह देना जय सिया राम।
मेरी राम जी से कह देना जय सिया राम।
ओ मेरी राम जी से कह देना जय सिया राम।
तेरे शरण आई, देखो हे अम्बे माता, ओ माता
तेरे शरण आई, देखो हे अम्बे माता। ओ माता
तेरे शरण आई, देखो हे अम्बे माता,
ओ माता तेरे शरण आई, देखो हे अम्बे माता।
चरो
शिव शिव जप ले ओ मन मेरे, शिव शिव जप ले ओ मन मेरे, शिव शिव जप ले ओ मन मेरे, संकट दूर करे तेरे, शिव शिव जप ले ओ मन मेरे, शिव शिव जप ले। शंकर हो जिसकी रखवाली, उसने संकट शिव ने डाली। शंकर हो जिसकी रखवाली, उसने संकट शिव ने डाली। भर जाते हैं सुख के प्यारे, भर जाते हैं सुख के प्यारे, हो जाते हैं दूर अंधेरे, शिव शिव जप ले ओ मन मेरे, शिव शिव जप ले। जिसने शिव का नाम तुम्हारा दूर हुआ, उसका अंधियारा। जिसने शिव का नाम पुकारा, दूर हुआ उसका अंधियारा। पग पग पर छाया उजियारा, पग पग पर छाया उजियारा। करते जन्म जन्म की फेरे, शिव शिव जप ले ओ मन मेरे, शिव शिव जप ले। जो भी शिव की शरण में आया, उसने जीवन सफल बनाया। जो भी शिव की शरण में आया, उसने जीवन सफल बनाया। जग में उसने सब कुछ पाया, जग में उसने सब कुछ पाया। तोड़ दिए माया के घेरे, शिव शिव जप ले ओ मन मेरे, शिव शिव जप ले ओ मन मेरे। संकट दूर करेंगे तेरे, शिव शिव जप ले ओ मन मेरे, शिव शिव जप ले।
We'll now have announcements. And as we get ourselves ready for those announcements, we hand over to our PRO, Dr. Mitra Maharaj.
That's right. Sitaram devotees. So first of all, welcome to each and every one of you here to our Sunday morning service, and I hope to see each and every one of you in the future. For those of you who are here for the first time, or for those of you who are here after some period of absence, welcome and welcome back. Hope to see you guys in the coming weeks. Happy birthday to those of you who are celebrating birthdays, or happy anniversary to anyone celebrating their anniversary this upcoming week. Special shout out and happy birthday to my youngest brother Ajay, who's celebrating his birthday this week. Anyone who wishes to make donations, whether it be in cash or kind, can see Uncle Gangadin in the office at the back of the temple after service. And anyone who wishes to perform puja here on a Sunday morning can also put down your name in the office after service. Puja to celebrate the month of Shravan will be continuing from tomorrow evening. It's 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. right here at the temple. So for those of you who want to join us in that puja, so tomorrow 6 p.m. we continue the weekly pujas for the month of Shravan. This week, on Thursday, we'll be kickstarting the Ganesh Utsav celebrations with our Gauri Mata Puja. It will be right here at the temple compound, and we start at 8:30 a.m. So for those of you who, I think Thursday is a holiday, so you can come out 8:30 in the morning, and we will be doing our Gauri Mata Puja for the Ganesh Utsav celebration. Also, just a reminder to anyone who has outstanding sheets for the Bhajan Amrit, just to bring those in and the cash in so that we can close off those accounts. As Pandit would have mentioned earlier, Swami Brahma Swarupananda will be here next week Sunday. Temple starts as normal at 8:30. Swami will be coming in at 9 and we go straight till 11 a.m. It's an interactive session and it's based on the Gayatri Mantra, as Pandit would have mentioned earlier today. And we have service as usual as well, and we will have lunch served after the session. So please do come out on next week Sunday for that. Just one community announcement as well. Mr. and Mrs. Vinush Ramsamaran family cordially invites each and every one of you here and your family to a 7-day Srimad Bhagavad Mahapuran Yajna to be held at their residence, which is right on Makoni Street in Gulview. For those of you who know Gulview Medical, it's right opposite. It's commencing on the 4th of August and will be terminating on the 11th of August. There will be three sessions, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m., 1 p.m. to 3 p.m., and 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. And officiating will be Pandit Haridev Prasad from Marangwes and assisted by Pandit Umarat Maharaj. So if any one of you who are available could come out to those daily sessions starting from the 4th of August. We have a devotee with us here this morning who is selling some religious pictures. He will have them right outside after service. So for those of you who could take a look at the pictures that he'll be having, and if you are inclined to do so, you can purchase those pictures. I just want to invite Shivma to come up and just give you guys some more information on the upcoming movie night that we'll be having as well.
Sitaram, everyone. So you'll probably see me here almost every Sunday until the movie night, right? Just to remind you all that the Balvihar class will be having our first movie night on August 31st, which is Independence Day. Tickets are on sale as of today. You can see me or you can see Mrs. Neela Maharaj for tickets. They're $100 per person. It will be across in the annex. We're doing it bring your own blanket style, so sort of outdoor movie night style, and there will be popcorn and snacks and refreshments available. So I know all of you support the Balvihar class, so I know everybody here will buy a ticket, right? Yes, great. So again, it's August 31st, Independence Day. So if you're traveling, everybody should be back because it's the Saturday before school opens. So I know everybody should be back by then, and it's also a holiday. So you shouldn't be working either, right? So everybody will be here. We will send it out via all the various WhatsApp groups. But again, you can see me for tickets or Mrs. Mirage for tickets, right? Great, thank you, Sitram.
Thank you very much, Shivma. And before we stand for Arati, one final invitation. The El Dorado Shiv Mandir is conducting a tirat this morning, and they're going to various mandirs, and they will be visiting our mandir from 1 p.m. today. So we're inviting those of you who are available to please come and join in hosting the devotees of the El Dorado Shiv Mandir. That will be from 1. There will be light refreshments available for them and for yourselves if you attend. So we look forward for as many of you as can be here at 1 p.m. to join with members of Management Committee in hosting the devotees of the El Dorado Shiv Mandir from 1 p.m. today. Jai Sitaramal, we'll stand for Arti, and then Panaji will lead us in closing prayer.
जय शिव ओंकारा हरे शिव ओंकारा जय शिव ओंकारा हरे शिव ओंकारा ब्रह्मा विष्णु सदा शिव अर्धांगी धारा ब्रह्मा विष्णु सदा शिव अर्धांगी धारा जय शिव ओंकारा हरे शिव ओंकारा जय शिव ओंकारा हरे शिव ओंकारा एकानन चतुरानन पंचानन राजे एकानन चतुरानन पंचानन राजे हंसासन गरुडासन वृषवाहन साजे जय शिव ओंकारा हरे शिव ओंकारा जय शिव ओंकारा हरे शिव ओंकारा दो भुज चार चतुर्भुज दशभुज दे सोहे दो भुज चार चतुर्भुज दशभुज दे सोहे तीनों रूप निराधक त्रिभुवन जन मोहे जय शिव ओंकारा हरे शिव ओंकारा जय शिव ओंकारा हरे शिव ओंकारा अक्षमाला बनमाला रुंदमाला धारी अक्षमाला बनमाला रुंदमाला धारी चंद्रन मृगमद सोहे भाले शशिधारी जय शिव ओंकारा हरे शिव ओंकारा जय शिव ओंकारा हरे शिव ओंकारा श्वेतांबर पीतांबर बाघंबर अंगे श्वेतांबर पीतांबर बाघंबर अंगे सनकादिक ब्रह्मादिक प्रीतादिक संगे जय शिव ओंकारा हरे शिव ओंकारा जय शिव ओंकारा हरे शिव ओंकारा कर मध्ये सुख मंगल छत्र त्रिशूल धारा कर मध्ये सुख मंगल छत्र त्रिशूल धारा जग करता जग हरता जग संहार करता जय शिव ओंकारा हरे शिव ओंकारा जय शिव ओंकारा हरे शिव ओंकारा ओम हर 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 महादेव ओम हर 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 महादेव ओम हर
Prabhu, thank you for giving us this opportunity today to come. There are many of us who are unable to be here through illness and some other difficulty. Please protect them, guide them, look after those who are looking on to us. Help their families, help our families, help us. Help us to become closer to you and to really understand who we are. Help me to identify myself with you always, Prabhu. You are my mother, you are my father, family, friend, knowledge and wealth. You are everything to me, Prabhu. Please guide, protect me always. Tvameva mata cha pita tvameva Tvameva bandhus cha sakha tvameva Tvameva vidya dravinam Tvameva Tvameva sarvam mama deva deva Om Shanti 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 Hari Om प्रेम से बोल गणेश भगवान की उमापति महादेव की वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की नवदुर्गा देवी मैया की महालक्ष्मी महासरस्वती माता की पवन पुत्र हनुमान की सर्वदेव सर्वदेवी की सत्य सनातन धर्म की सत्य सनातन धर्म की सद्गुरु की दंडवत जय जय सीताराम सब कोई. May God bless you and may you have a powerful week. God continue to guide you and protect you always.